I made it. Tell me. Trying to fix my camera. I'm on. Hi, Mel. Happy Mother's Day. Liz Rosen. She was trying to say, hi. Welcome to the Mother's Day Live. Thank you. I'll yell your name when I want you to. Well, you can watch from in there if you want. Or you could sit here. It doesn't matter. Hi, everyone. I just got a super awesome surprise. The baby of the family's here. I haven't seen him. I missed him. How you doing? I am hanging in there. You know, being, thanks, Chris. Being in, you know, Liz, with everything going on alone is super tough. I know. I haven't seen Jared in like forever, Liz. Jared, Liz said hi. I'm going to let Jared pop in a little bit. Liz, I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I cannot believe you're actually in my live tonight. I'm super excited. Stay strong, Mel. I'm trying, Liz. How's Ryder doing? So we got to give it a couple minutes. There's 4 people in here. Hi, David. Yeah, that's like my girlfriend Liz from like when I lived in the marina community. Cannot believe it. I put it on Facebook. She's here. Everybody say hello to Liz Rosen, whose son is in the military, protecting all of our butts right now. Oh, he's in Alaska. We'll give it a little bit. There's a gentleman by the name Sean in Alaska that comes on here. He actually lives in Alaska. David's our mod. Right before I went to go live, it was like knock, knock, knock at the door, and it was Jared and his girlfriend. Oh, I'm tickled. I haven't seen them in like forever. Yes, I wanted to introduce Liz Rosen, her rider. Hi, Lauren N. On a computer again, David. Remember, his typing skills are horrible. What was I just going to say? Oh, yeah, Liz. Her rider and my sons kind of grew up with each other. We lived in the marina community, and she still lives there. Love her. How's Johnny? Johnny is doing well. He's really helped me out during this virus time with, you know, going to the supermarket and getting stuff for his mama. I just love my kiddos. Tiny house. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. Happy Mother's Day to everyone who's in here. I hope that you've had a great Mother's Day. I kind of didn't. My Mother's Day didn't start off great, but my daughter came over. I saw her out the window. She had a mask on, of course, and we just sat out back at the patio. The sad thing is I couldn't give her a hug. I couldn't hug the baby. In case you don't know, I now have a granddaughter, but I'm grateful that I got to see my daughter, the baby, Adeline, and I also got to see my buddy Gavin. Casey's on here. Love you, Gavin. But, you know, we all kept our distance a little bit. And then Jared showed up with Lindsay, so that just made my whole Mother's Day right there. You weeded the garden and made a raised bed area today. Lauren, whew, congratulations. I hope that's how you wanted to spend your Mother's Day. Oh, thank you, Liz. Yeah, my granddaughter is quite beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I'll show you while we're still waiting for some more people to get in. Hopefully you can see it. Like I said, with the quarantine going on, I've been separated from my kiddos, my daughter, my new grandbaby, my grandson, Jarrett, my youngest son. I saw Johnny a few times because he goes to the supermarket for me. So they showed up today for Mother's Day. We just stayed outside. Amanda had a mask on. I didn't touch the baby, which breaks my heart. But I know we're all just trying to be safe. But I wanted to just kiss her cheeks all over. But look at how cute this is. Are we ready? I don't know if you can all see this, but my daughter and Gavin made me this for Mother's Day. And there's little Adeline's little feet print in the picture. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Oh, look, there's Gavin's big hand, Adeline's little feet. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I could cry. I love it, you know. And I made a homemade basket of mint for my daughter for Mother's Day. Welcome to everybody that's coming in. Happy Mother's Day. And then, like I said, Jarrett just got here with his girlfriend. And here's my Mother's Day gift from Jarrett, which is a caramel apple walnut pecan pie. Look at that yumminess. Oh, I've missed my kids big time. So I wanted to do a live tonight with it being Mother's Day. We have 10 people in here. Hello, hello, hello. Deliers, happy Mother's Day. Hi, Brian. How are you? So in case you are just hopping in, I'm just a little tickled because my son just literally knocked on the door, the baby. He won't like to be called that, but he's 21. I haven't seen him since Christmas. And he's here with his girlfriend. Oh, my gosh. That made my whole Mother's Day. And then my daughter came by with my new granddaughter, kept her distance with masks on. And, oh, look what they made. There's little Adeline's footprints. There's Gavin's handprint. Oh, it's been super hard on me, guys, because I've been quarantined alone with 2 dogs. And I'm going a little stir crazy. I'm used to being like a mom. No matter how old they get, they'll always be my babies. But thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you all had a fabulous Mother's Day. Tried to go live last night just for, excuse my French, but shits and giggles. And YouTube's service was really messed up. It didn't work out too well. So here I am. Per suggested, Sundays at 8 o'clock. No, I didn't move yet. I was going to bring that up in this live tonight. In case you haven't seen the video, I've talked about it a few times. Where I live now, I've lived here for 12 years, and they don't want to renew my lease. Bad timing. I was thinking about moving next year anyway, but nothing's open here, and I can't find a place to live. So I think in my brain that I'm going to be completely homeless and like living in the woods, to the point where like I got myself a few gadgets. I'll show you that. But on Saturday, I got a letter right here that literally says this, and we are completely closed here in Pennsylvania still. And the governor is not opening anything, I think, till June or July, something like that. They're making it out like it's me that's moving. I'll just read it real quickly. It just says, we understand you're moving from your apartment on 5/31/2019. So that's wrong right there. It is necessary for us to perform a pre-move out inspection on your apartment home. We anticipate the inspection to take less than 10 minutes, and you do not need to be present during the inspection, and they will be conducting it May the 12th. Hello, nothing's open. And I've stayed quarantined the entire time. I'm not letting any of them in. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to call them on Monday and ask them if they're aware there's a pandemic going on. And the governor says no one has to move till like June or July something. So wish me luck. Send me lots of prayers. Or Liz, I might be at your door knocking. Ay, ay, ay. Yes. If anyone in here has a channel, I'm a small channel, obviously. And I would like everyone to get to know each other. If anybody has a channel and you want your links posted, I'm completely fine with that. My son thought that he was subscribed to me and he wasn't. So now I think I'm at 158. So let's see if we can get to 160 subs tonight for Mother's Day. That would be awesome. Tiny house. Hi. Thank you. I really need luck. I'm telling you. I have to call them on Monday and hopefully, the courthouse isn't even open. How can they get me to move out? This isn't due to not paying rent. This is just due they don't want to renew my lease. I'm not shy to say this. I pay like $14.75 here, and they want like between 18 and 20 now. And they want like a younger group of people living in here who's going to pay that foolish kind of money. So, but right now we're in a pandemic, and yeah. So I'm just going to call them on Monday and remind them that there's a pandemic. And I even have the, not the mayor. I'm going to get absent-minded suddenly. The governor of Pennsylvania put out a thing that he just passed a law that no one's mortgage can be messed with, or anyone that pays rent cannot be evicted till like it's either June 19th or it's July something. So we'll see. What's the most they could do is send police officers here. They can't make me leave either. So anyway, how much? My God. The Lears. I have 158 subs. Yeah, I think I was at 157, and then my Jarrett showed up for Mother's Day with this amazing pie, in case you're all just jumping in. It's a caramel apple walnut pie. That was my Mother's Day gift, and I'm super excited. Who would have thought? He's like, I thought about getting you a flower, but no, with everything that's going on, I haven't even seen a pie. So I'll be quite happy to dig a nice big fork into that. Oh, Hidden Pines Homestead. Hello, friend. We are all hoping for the best for you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That so just touched my heart. Let me pull myself together here. I think I'm so emotional tonight because I really thought I was just going to spend Mother's Day alone. And super excited that I got to see my daughter from a distance with my new grandbaby. I got to see my 13-year-old grandson, Gavin, who I usually have every other weekend until this virus thing started. And I'm just grateful I got to see them. I might not have been able to touch them, but, because she's super duper paranoid, which is understandable. She's just a new baby, but I just wanted to kiss my granddaughter's face all over. But, I'm just happy I got to see them. Colorado is expensive too. I pay $1,600 and own my own mobile home. Yeah, it's just crazy. I just thought things would be a little bit better and I was going to be able to move next year because, I would love to have a little bit of property where I can at least garden and not have someone tell me what to do. If I wouldn't have gardened the way that I gardened last year, I don't think I would have made it through this pandemic. I have dehydrated stuff. I still have tomatoes. I have peppers. Even behind me, it's a few things. I taught myself how to can. These are green beans and it has garlic in it. These are some Thai peppers, which when I was picking these fresh, I tricked Jarrett into trying one of these. And he was like, I'm never touching one of your peppers again because it was super hot. It's funny now. And then Lindsay was working at the time and living here as girlfriend. And she thought Jarrett was a wimp. So she took a bite of one. And she wasn't feeling so hot after that. But I'll show you some more. I jarred. These are all jalapenos from out of the garden. If I wouldn't have been able to garden last year, I don't know if I would have survived this whole pandemic. There's all different types of peppers back there. There's all different types of tomatoes and gravies over here. There's jams and jellies and salsa. Different types of peppers. The onion jam is up here. Like, I just had to teach myself how to water bath can. And I'm glad that I did because, I'm doing quite well. We have 15 people in here. Thank you, everyone, for joining, and a great big happy Mother's Day. Mars is nice, too. Yeah, still great to see what part it is nice to go to. Deliers in Central Texas, Hill Country, 0 restrictions. Right? Chris is on here. Buys a townhouse with an HOA on it, and you can't even garden. Like, let alone he got it with no backyard. I mean, I would have never purchased anything like that. He's not close by. I could go there, but I don't want to go there because if I don't ever get to plant another tomato, I just love to garden. You all know I have anxiety. It's like a form of therapy for me. It de-stresses me, and I like to be a little bit more self-reliant on myself instead of the grocery store. And now all the food shortages are going to be happening. And, if you haven't gardened, you need to learn to garden or watch some videos on gardening, because last year was the first year I did everything all by seed. And it was amazing. I had tomatoes all the way into November. Midwest Duck Slayer. Hi. You're looking to move to Arkansas and start with my homestead. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. I wish. Hi, Alpine Gulch. How are you? I do have a green thumb, Liz. You know that. But I always just bought from the box stores, and I taught myself how to grow everything by seed. So, hey, girl, I got a few minutes. Happy Mother's Day. Organic Raw Roots Farm. Thank you so much for popping in. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you had a fabulous day. Deb's Way. Hi there. How's everyone doing? Hi, Deb. How was your Mother's Day? Figured we'd do this Mother's Day special. But Mel, you are the only mom I know who always cooked a good meal for her kids. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. 3 meals a day. I got 2 healthy, good-looking boys. They got to have the best of both worlds. Always a nutritional meal. And, if I bought cereal, I would buy 5-6 boxes of, healthy cereal, and then 5-6 boxes of junk cereal. You got to let them live a little too, But that's like really hard for me now because it's just me, and I don't like to cook for just me. It's like in my blood to just do for others. So that's been super hard on me. Tinker's wife. Howdy, howdy. Oh, you missed my barbecue, Liz? I know. I can make a mean rack of ribs, or 3 or 4. Ask Jared, he'll tell you. If anybody wants their link shared, just put everybody's channel out there. Show everybody some love. Just make sure that you don't just become a subscriber. Just try to go in and watch the videos, leave a comment, at least give it a like, because YouTube's doing something funny where, they'll take your subs away if you're not, interacting. So everybody's talking about land. So yeah, welcome. We have 17 people in here. Is this not the cutest Mother's Day card ever? Because I have a new granddaughter and I can't see her. There's her little footprints. There's my 13-year-old grandson Gavin's handprint. I'll tell you, it's the small things these days that are so important. David, make sure you share Organic Rural Roots Farms link. Make sure everybody shows everyone some love. I know, Deb's Way. Isn't it super cute? My daughter's daughter now is like 3 months. She'll be 4 months old. And she put her footprint on there. And she put, love Adeline. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to burst into tears, literally. And then like 1 minute or 2 minutes before going live, my youngest son showed up with his girlfriend. Oh, just really made my Mother's Day. And he gave me a caramel apple walnut pie from Lou's Farm Market around here. I haven't had a pie in quite some time, so super excited about that Mother's Day gift too. Got to talk gardening with my son on the phone today. He's 43 with grown girls. Miss seeing my family these days. Tinker's wife, I know. I mean, I've had my fair share of moments. I'm not ashamed to say that. I wasn't panicking about the virus in the beginning. And the more this has been going on and the longer I'm not seeing my sons or I'm just trapped here and I just miss my kids. My family is very small. My mom passed away when I was 1. My mom was 28. I'm pretty sure I told this story before. My dad passed away when I was 3. He was 33. So my kids are my everything. My everything. I ate, slept, did everything for my kids. And they're older now. They're adults. But, they'll always be your babies. Yeah, I mean, everything, Midwest Duck Slayer, thank you. Yeah, it's so expensive. I mean, I'm like at 1475 and they're not renewing my lease here after 12 years because they want like, the first amount I heard was like 1875, and then I heard they wanted like 20 for a year. And this is a 2-bedroom townhouse, and it only looks cute because I made it look cute. But that's like ridiculous. They're raking the renters over the coals. And I'm in Pennsylvania, so just any type of rent is so much money now. Oh, thank you, Liz. I'm pretty sure I've said that before too. I was a single mom, raised my kids, and Liz is pointing out that I played mom and dad. And I did. And I would say we had a lot more good times than bad, a little bit due to their dad, maybe some bad stuff. But you know what? I really enjoyed just chasing them around the house. We turned off all the lights in here and we played like Nerf guns, and my Jared just ate, slept baseball. I went to every baseball game except one time when my stomach was really upset. I mean, Jared's like superstar baseball player. He was on like 7 teams at one point. Johnny was on baseball. I'd have to be at one field and the other field. And then Johnny just branched off to sticking with golf. Johnny is my 25-year-old son who has been an amazing help through this virus, going to the store for me, dropping it off. I mean, I know your kids are supposed to start taking care of you as you get older, but I'm still super independent. And, but I'm so grateful to see how mature, the kids are. The only one I wished would have called more was Jarrett, but, he said he was worried about me, but, I didn't have to really be subject to stores a whole lot because Johnny would go for me. My friend Thomas would go, and they were the only 2 people that would go to the supermarket. So it stopped me from going in and possibly getting sick is the moral of the story, because I have upper respiratory disease, and just is what it is. So if Johnny's on here, He knows, love him with all my heart and soul. I love all my kids, but he really stepped up to the plate and would just run to the grocery stores and stuff. So, baddest bees. Well, hello, hello, hello. It's hard. You see some of these YouTube channels where they're like, oh, the comments go so fast. I'm just afraid I might be missing someone. And if I missed you, I'm just going to do a joint big hello. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, the grandmoms, the dads that are playing moms. I hope that you all had a wonderful day today, even under the terrible circumstances that are going on. And, we just got to make the best out of it. Oh, thank you, baddest bees. So yeah, in case you didn't hear, I tried to do a live last night, but YouTube was cuckoo. Like you couldn't even play their videos, let alone do a live. The service was acting up so bad. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick to my Sundays at 8:00. I really didn't know how this would turn out. But I was hoping that if anybody was alone and, they're not with their kids or their family, hey, that's why you're all here. We're doing a Mother's Day special for all of us. Yours isn't that fast yet. The more folks you have, the subscriber. Oh, I know. I go into Roots and Refuge, and you can't even. But for me, being a newbie and seeing the comments, it's like, a little hard for me to keep up. Plus, my glasses are on my head instead of on my eyeballs. So that might help. My husband worked for the Army, CIA back in the 70s, 80s. He's hated it. He feels the same way as you do. All right, what am I missing? Deb's Way. CA needs fall. Oh, everything's just so crazy. I try not even to watch the news anymore. I do come from a military family. My dad was in the military. He was in Vietnam War. My uncles were. My grandfather was like one in Vietnam, I think it was. This whole Michael Flynn thing. What a disgrace. That's all I'm going to say to that subject. What a disgrace. 5-star general, and you try to set him up like that. But needless to say, it is what it is. Crazy stuff is going on in the world. My son is 38 and lives 45 minutes away, but he did call. Oh, I bet you that phone call meant everything. I'm so sorry that you didn't get to see him today, being 45 minutes away. My heart, literally, such a sensitive person. I felt like I could have cried 5 times since I got onto YouTube tonight. Because, if you missed it, my youngest son's here. He's in the den with his girlfriend. I haven't seen them. Listen, I'm not afraid of catching anything off my son. I would die for my kids. So I would rather see them. And it's the first time I'm seeing them in like forever. Johnny was ROTC. Yeah, Johnny was in ROTC, Liz. And my Jarrett was ROTC. Jarrett picked band over ROTC for senior year. But Johnny's very big with the military. And, my sons are very respectful. I did a good job. They're men. I watched Johnny one time. In case you all didn't know this, I used to work third shift at Wawa. And I went in, and my son happened to be there just checking on me to make sure I was okay. And he was talking to, I just heard him. He said, "Excuse me, sir." And I thought, oh no, what's the problem? And he said, "Are you a Vietnam vet?" And the gentleman said, "Yes, I am." And my son stuck his hand out and said, "Thank you, sir, for my freedom." My heart just fell. And the man came to my line to be wrung out and said, "Are you his mother?" And I said, "I am." And he said, "Too bad a lot of parents don't raise their children as respectful as your son is." So, I did the best I could do being a single mom, and I'm really, really proud of my children, all of them. I had my fair share with my daughter, but that's like a girl thing, I think. Ryder texted me, and I'm happy with that since he's in Alaska. Liz, I think of you every single day. I do not have your phone number anymore, girl. You're going to have to give it to me or leave it under a comment or something. I don't know. No, you can't do that. I'll have to figure out if David can post. I don't know. Can you leave a private message on YouTube? Because if you can leave a message, or go follow me on Instagram. I think you already are. Just leave your number in there, and we'll talk constantly. I think I heard of one time that CA was wanting to separate from the union. My husband was all for them doing that and then go on their own. That is so true. Mom and daughter are water and vinegar. I just could never relate to that, though, because I didn't have a mom, and I prayed super hard to have my daughter. She wasn't an oopsie baby. And we just butted heads every time, ever since she became a teenager. She put me through the ringer. I'm so glad now that she has a daughter, because I tell her all the time, I hope she does to you what you've put me through. What comes around goes around. So yeah, I want to also, if you caught last Sunday's live, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, the Bowser Homestead sent me seeds. I showed you guys that. Flower seeds and a pack of habanero hot pepper seeds, I think it was. Mail. I got another. This is my second piece of mail through YouTube. So I wanted to open it up on live so we can check it out and see what's in the envelope. Dennis B's email. Yep, what comes around goes around. That's right. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to need my glasses a second. I have an idea who this is. I'm going to tell you something real fast. I did a video on what my channel's about, and I spoke about how I've met some amazing people and channels in this community. And I went into a live and they were like, bake a leg and let's dig it from Pennsylvania. All right. Do you need anything? I was so blown away, because sometimes I think, strangers treat you better sometimes than people you actually know. So I think that this is what that's in regards to. Everyone knows my first name is Melody, so let me read this. Melody, here are some seeds that I promised you in live. It says, if there is something specific that you want and I didn't include, let me know. I might have it. Good luck and stay safe, Kate. Oh my goodness. Brandywine tomatoes, good for slicing. It's put in this little thing that she made. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got here, folks. Straight 8 cucumbers. California giant zinnias. Honey bee flower seed mixture. This is exciting. This is amazing. So I wanted to do a mail call. I saved it. I got it on Saturday, along with my bad letter about having to move during, this virus. And so I wanted to open it up during the Mother's Day Live. Salad onions. Hopefully you all can see this. Chives. Tender green beans. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I couldn't find this anywhere. My favorite basil since last season. If you've never grown this, honest to goodness, it grows like a snowball and you get so much, it doesn't die off quick. I got me some seeds. I'm so excited. Organic lettuce mixed seeds is in this envelope. And she made some personal envelopes. Italian flat leaf parsley with directions. Plant 1/4 deep. Plant 6 seeds per inch. 14 to 21 days to germinate. Oh my gosh. Literally wrote out the directions on a personal makeshift envelope to put seeds in. How amazing is that? Lemon basil with directions on it as well. I got my first Homestead tomatoes. Great multi-use tomatoes. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Cherokee purple tomatoes, good for slicing and canning, with directions on the back. And an Amish paste tomato, good for cooking and canning. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. That is a lot of seeds. What an amazing gift. How thoughtful. I mean, look at them all. Look at all these seeds, and even went through the time to make some envelopes. Absolutely amazing from Kate. Let me see something real fast here on this stamp. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm kind of new on some of the other lives, this says, if I'm saying it wrong, you can feel free to correct me. Sabablo, Texas. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this came from Garden for Cheap. That's the name of her channel. Unbelievable. She's the one that started this whole, like, what kind of seeds can we give you? I'm almost 99.9% positive that is Kate with this sweet little note. Go out and please go check out her channel. Somebody can drop a link on here. Garden for Cheap. Amazing, amazing. She has raised beds, and she was the first live that I went into. She thanked me for joining, asked what state I said Pennsylvania. She said, what do you need? Amazing. This community is phenomenal, and I'm so super excited that I got my favorite basil and a couple new homesteading seeds that I've never had before. As you all noticed, in case you haven't, I put Homestead at the end of my name because I can't garden all year long. And I'll be doing cooking and baking. And I know you're supposed to have like what niche. Lauren, it was Garden for Cheap. Please go over, subscribe to her channel. Tell her thank you for sending Melody all those. We'll bake a leg. Let's take it. Sending her all those amazing seeds. Thank God. That is just amazing. And we don't even know each other. I was on just her very first live, and she was already offering to send out seeds. Absolutely amazing. Oh, Liz. Okay, Ryder is video calling. Love you, and we'll touch base with you on Messenger during this week. Liz, happy Mother's Day. Please give Ryder our love. Tell him that me, Johnny, and Jared are thinking of him in the military in Alaska. I hope that you have an amazing Mother's Day. And yes, please stay in touch. Don't forget to leave your phone number in my Instagram as well, Liz. I will. Love you, Mel. Love you too, Liz. Everybody say bye to Liz, whose son is in the military right now in Alaska for Mother's Day. So yeah, weren't those seeds amazing? Oh my goodness. I'm so touched. Yeah, bye, Liz. Give Ryder our love. So thank you, everyone. I know the number's been fluctuating a little bit, but it's not too bad. We have, we have 12 people in here now. It bumps up and down a little bit here and there. Thank you, Lauren, for moderating. Thank you to Dave for moderating. I want to show a couple things that I bought, I think just because I was paranoid, because I'm thinking that I might be starting a channel of like the woman in the woods if they get me out of here in this pandemic by the end of the month. You ready? So let me show you a couple things that I got. Sorry if it makes it blurry. one of the things I didn't personally get myself, but I thought I might need this. Even camping or being out in the woods, I'm kind of getting into like power tools. So I got this, if you can see that, which is like, it has a button, clip it, and it turns into like a saw. So I wanted that. I will explain why, other than I think I'm going to be living in the woods. And I wanted a small one. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, some things. No, I didn't get this to hurt anyone. I got this for when I'm in the woods, or, you know, I want to do some bush crafting. So I got a little hatchet. And then my friend, Jay, bought me this crazy thing. Look at this. So I figured I would show it to you. I've already tried it out. It's jagged on this side and it's straight on this side. And in the inside of here is a compass, something to start a fire, a sewing kit, things like that. But yeah, so I got a few new things. I would love to do a debris shelter, but I don't think that's on the top of my list right now with everything going on. But if I have to live in a tent in the woods, because they're going to put me out at the end of the month, at least I'll have some pretty cool tools. But I wanted to show you something that I wanted for my birthday that Chris, who's on here, actually got me, but it took like a month to actually get it. And I wanted to save it for the live to open it up. So it came in this big Amazon box right here, if you can see it. I know you're all going to think I'm nuts, but I wanted like a bug out bag backpack, not just a bug out, you know, if I needed to be safe somewhere for 3 days or however they use the bug out bags. I probably will do a video on a bug out bag, but I wanted one because they're big and they have so many pockets. So this is the one that I picked out. I don't know if you can see. It has the American flag on it right there, but it is an official bug out bag. So I'm super excited because it's what I wanted for my birthday. So it's finally here and I want to check it out. And I thought I would show you guys as well. And stuff's falling off with it. This will be awesome. This is huge. It's a great backpacking, hiking bag. And a lot of people use it for a bug out bag. So I got the real big one. There's the flag on it. It's got like a gazillion pockets. Let's see what else, because something fell out with it. Oh. And then it gives you like drawstring bag. Comes with like all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I really wanted that bug out bag. I think it's by GZ. Here, I'll just turn the tag around so you can see. This is the company that makes these amazing bags. If you can see that, and it's not, whoops. And it's not backwards. Hold on, folks. There's the name of the company that makes these bug out bags. So I just wanted a real big one for hiking and whatnot. So I got that. And then I wanted a slingback bag, sort of from like the same company. I don't want to be having to take my pocketbook if I go hiking or so. I saved this so I can open it up on the live today for Mother's Day. And now I can just wrap it around. I can wear it in the back when I'm going in the woods. Love it. So Chris, who's on here now, got me that for my birthday. But the company, I guess, was backed up. And it took like a month to get here. But I wanted to show everybody that because I really wanted it. That's a sweet bag like it. I love it. I did really want it. I'm just not your average girl, woman, whatever. I ask for strange things like the hatchet, I didn't get this hatchet, but I told Thomas that I wanted a hatchet for my birthday, and he got it for me. And then Jay got me this knife. Well, that's not all that Jay gave me. He got me this knife. He said in case I have to live in the woods, with a cool sleeve to it. And he also gave me like $100 gift card. So yeah, Thomas got me this, and he gave me like $100 Victoria's Secret card for my birthday. So my birthday was in April. It's totally different this year when you're spending like holidays and birthdays and Mother's Days without being with your families. So I really wanted to do a live in case anyone was alone, not getting to see their family. So yes, that's Chris on here, everyone. That's the one that bought the bags. That's what I wanted for my birthday. He finally listened because me and Chris bang heads all the time. Chris will get me something else that I don't want. Ladies, tell Chris, if you want seed mats for Valentine's Day and a row cover, you just get the seed mats and the row cover. Could be worse. I could be asking for a tennis bracelet. No. I'm like point blank, period. I know exactly what I want. I'm easy to shop for. And yeah, so pollen has everything in it, but it's self-sustained life. Just saying, not heated kind. Baddest bees. I saw the biggest bumblebee that I've seen in the longest time on my chive plant today on the purple flowers. I took some pictures. I'll be posting it on my Instagram. If you aren't following me over on Instagram, feel free, go over. It's under the Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. I post a lot of pictures over there. And this bumblebee was huge. And loving my chives outside because they're all in bloom, all purple, doing fantastic. For the Tinker's Wife. Yup. See, tell Chris I'm right. Look what the Tinker's Wife wrote, everyone. She said, yup, I used to ask for compost. Ha, ha, ha. If we know what we want, just get it. Don't get us something we're not going to use. It makes it easier on a guy who doesn't know how to shop. Okay, so that's how I look at it. Pollen and brass, laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I did take probably about 6 or 7. I was actually speaking to David at the time. I was like, you ought to see the size of this bumblebee. And the closer I got, then I heard it was like zzz, and I thought, yeah, I'm not trying to get stung. Let me back away from that bumblebee. I don't think they would sting until one nailed me on the neck. Oh my gosh. Tell me it was a regular bee you got stung by, not a bumblebee, because this bumblebee I saw today was half the size of my finger, and I got long, skinny fingers. It was huge. It was not a carpenter bee. It was definitely a bumblebee, and he was a fat daddy. I cannot believe he got stung on the back of the neck. No way. David says, why couldn't I ever find a simple woman? Thank you, David, because some people don't think that I'm a simple woman, but I really am. If I want worm castings for my birthday, then you buy me a bag of worm castings. It's that simple. I posted on Chris. Bumblebee left goose egg. Oh my gosh, I could imagine. I was stung by a bumblebee. I'm not allergic to bees, but I had a weird reaction to a bumblebee sting where literally it got me through a pair of like stockings, and it stung me right through the the pantyhose and left, like a golf ball size, lump on the back of my leg that stayed for like a while. But I kind of felt like I couldn't breathe for a few minutes there, and I thought, oh no, but everything was all right. I just don't mess with bumblebees. I try to leave them alone and I try to plant things so that, they can have their pollen and stuff. So we all need to save the bees, us gardeners over here. I'm trying to decide on what to do. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the garden center across the street from me opened up officially as of yesterday. Their building isn't opening up until, I think it's like Tuesday or Wednesday, and now I need to make a decision. I have all this stuff here, not knowing this was going to happen. and my lease wasn't going to be renewed. And it's like, do I plan everything, pay the money to use the raised bed community garden center, or I don't know, because if I have to sleep in a tent to be close to that garden center to garden this year, I mean, that's what my channel is really based off of, is gardening and whatnot. So kind of a little stumped right there. And I was going to go to my girlfriend Liz's house, but her mom had a little situation. She's not really sure what her mom's doing yet. So just kind of don't know where I'm going yet. But my pepper plants are getting big. My tomato plants are big. And if I'm going to pay the money to use the garden center across the street, I guess I might be doing videos from the garden center and sleeping in a tent at night. I don't know. Just saying. Bumblebee left a goose egg, saw that. I want my roses and flowers when I have land again. I am not raising flowers indoors. Yeah, I wouldn't really think that you would be doing flowers if you're doing horticultural, because that's for edible food. But don't worry, David, you'll get some land. So did anybody do anything exciting for Mother's Day besides put in a raised bed, which to me is like super exciting? I probably showed you all a lot tonight on this live, but how about those seeds? Absolutely amazing to get those seeds. I can't even believe it. That is a lot of seeds. A ton. It's my favorite basil on it. I can't even believe it. So it looks like the live went pretty well. There was quite a bit of people in here. And it looks like we're down to about 8. But we're going to stay on for a bit and chit chat. It's Mother's Day. Bag links. Oh, you put the bag links up. That's awesome, from Amazon. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you didn't know, David posted, go over to his page. He posted some videos of where he hiked yesterday with his mom for Mother's Day. Jelly Mel on the seeds, but very happy for you. Aw. Yeah, but you're sending me what? Buttercrunch lettuce? I couldn't find that seed either. You guys are like the best. I tell you what. So I didn't even eat dinner yet. It is like 8:55 here in Pennsylvania. I'll probably be having some caramel apple walnut pie that my youngest son gave me for Mother's Day. That may be my dinner. I had a banana all day today. So don't forget to check out Garden for Cheap. I think it's Bowser Homestead. They gave me seeds and they arrived here for my first live. If you didn't see the first live, you can go back and watch that. Pie for dinner sounds like a winner to me, Tinker's wife. Right? I mean, why not? Just get a fork. You don't have to wash no dishes. You had 3 peanut butter and jellies tonight for dinner. Hey, it's better than nothing, David. Don't forget to thank the mods, which are David and Lauren, for helping out for our Mother's Day little special live. But I will be going on, I think, consistently now every Sunday at 8 o'clock. I tried last night and I did explain, like, not my internet. My internet was a problem the week before when something blew up. But YouTube was acting up terrible last night, something fierce. Lauren and Patty are awesome. I agree. I'm having chicken and fries. Baddest Bees, that sounds really good. I haven't even made like fried chicken in a while. And I don't know. I'm in so much every once in a while. I want something salty. And but I haven't made French fries in a bit. I made some fried potatoes, but you can never go wrong with some French fries. and some crispy fried chicken. You're just a knob. Yeah, believe it or not, David's only been on YouTube for 2 months. If you look at mine, it says I've been on since 2014. That's completely fake news. I think my personal Google account, like when I used to watch videos on YouTube or whatever, I think it just, synced it that way. But I started YouTube last July. So I think I'm coming up on 10 months, but I was in the middle of gardening season and really busy and had no clue what I was doing and just jumped off the cliff. And I'm kind of glad that I did because, you have to live and learn. You have to kind of figure out YouTube and, my sub count's going up. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I actually have comments under my videos now. I absolutely love that because I like, communicating back with everyone. So I'm still learning. I'm still trying to do the best that I can. I think what's the hardest for me right now is trying to remember everyone that's subscribed to me and to go over and watch all their videos. I forget to always hit the save button. So if there is anyone even in the live tonight and I have not watched a video yet of yours, please throw me under the bus because I'll be right over there to watch your video. It's hard when you're in other people's lives and it just goes by so fast. Like I was screenshotting, I was writing down names of channels, whew. But look, last I checked, I was 158 subscribers. So I think my son was the last one that subscribed, because he thought he was already subscribed. But yeah, my goal is to get to 200. I'm putting the work in. I'm doing the videos. I know some of my videos are a little long and people apparently don't have a long attention span, but I could ask questions on Instagram, like my cheesecake video, for an example. Can you make a lighter version to a cheesecake? And I was like, I can do that because usually around Easter, I make lemon cheesecake anyway. It's just lighter, it's fluffier. And they wanted to know how to make it from beginning to end to the point where you don't get a crack in it. So I did the whole video. So I know some of mine are long. I'm coming out with some short ones. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up with a lot of root beer soda here and I don't like it. So I did a video on how to make root beer floats, whether it's somebody that's home with their kids. I have that simple little video coming out. Zero makeup on and did the what's in your gardening bag video. I keep thinking I shouldn't post it, but I'm just going to put it out there. It's a super quick little video. You can hashtag me in it. Well, tag me in it and then start a hashtag what's in your gardening bag. I have that video coming out. I haven't made a lot lately. Let me think what else I have. My Tuesday's video is my Q&A, Tuesday's Q&A. And someone actually asked me if I could show how I maintain my weight, meaning because I could sneeze and lose 5 pounds. Being skinny isn't always a walk in the park. So I did that video, and that is coming out this Tuesday because I will drink protein, and I show a Ninja blender and, how I make the protein shake. So that'll be coming out on Tuesday. So yeah. And then I'm just going to try to make a lot of content and just keep putting it out. You already know I do a video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Tuesday is Q&A Tuesday. So people see certain things I cook with, and then they want me to do a video on it and give them the information. So at this rate, I might as well do a video on Thursday. So, I make the videos. Like I said, I know some of them are long, but I'm starting to come up with a couple short, quick ones because I did them on, just on the quickness, but I'm learning. And thanks to David, I now have a banner on my page. So everyone thank David for putting my name inside a banner. I needed a banner big time. Full-time dream. Hello, welcome. Hi, the Tinker's Wife. David hosts his channel. Full-time dream. Tinker's wife, I need to make a banner here too. I literally, when David brought it up to me, like, I can help you make a banner, I got anxiety because I spent like a week trying to figure out how to do the banner, and every picture I uploaded was either too small or too big. So he was a great big help. And I know David's only been on for 2 months, but I didn't know that. You would think David's been on YouTube for like definitely way longer than 2 months, because he really helped me on a lot. He helped me with the banner, and he taught me how to do a playlist. So I'm still working on playlists, but my channel will be a little bit more organized thanks to David. Okay, posting the links. Okay, good. Yeah, he actually kind of made it for me, sent it to me, told me how to do it. We had to kind of switch them out a couple times, but we finally found one that is suitable enough for right now. Eventually later, I'd like to find a different picture. Canvas is what I use for all images on my channel, banners, thumbnails, and the like. I keep hearing, Sean in Alaska, hi, in case I missed you. Yeah, I keep hearing about that app, but I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have that app. Yeah, literally, like my page is starting to look kind of normal. So what do I have left to do? I have to move over some more videos. I still have to put them in a playlist. I'm not done yet. I'm hoping to be done before Thursday, as I like to call it, for the Wheel of Fortune channel, where he picks your channel. I have to make a trailer, and I have no idea how to do that still. But the banner's up, and I think the About Me might be okay. Have to have somebody go check the spacing, because, you know, he usually picks that out too. But it's coming along. David and I spent 2 days working on my page. So that was a lot of time that he gave up. So a hand to David for all that help. I appreciate it. Full-time dream uses Canva too. Is Canva like a free app, or do you have to pay for that app? Two Family Homestead. I know, David. I just like to call them the Wheel of Fortune channel because of the, you know, he spins it, and that's what it reminds me of. When I was on last week, if anybody else was in there when I was, I think Sean from Alaska was, every time he spun the dial, it was literally like he picked the channel and my channel was right next to it, or it was 2 channels before me. Each time he spun the dial, I was like yay close of having my page evaluated. But I said to David, well, I'm not going to get upset that I wasn't picked. It gives me a little bit more time before Thursday to get the page completely done. So hopefully by Thursday I can get it done. I'm hoping. There is a free and paid version. We use the free. All right, David, you might want to write that down, because you'll have to remind me about it later. If you have a publisher, you can do it. That's how I made my sub button. Canvas is free. Use your laptop. It's easier than the app. It's easier than the app as far as I'm concerned. Really? Oh, look, she's got a link. I can't get the link right now, but I'm going to need that link. And Tinker's wife, have I been checking out your videos or putting likes or anything? Because if I have not, throw me under the bus. I'm trying. You know, I don't want to lose any subscribers. I want to help the other channels as well. And I'm just trying to get the hang of it. This is technically really only my second live. Last night's, I only got to be on for a little bit. Like I said, and YouTube was so glitchy. But I don't know, maybe each week will get a little bit better. So we're going to stay if this works for everybody. If Brian's still in here, I haven't heard him talk that much. You know, I was asking on my first live, like, what day or night would be good and what time. And a few people said Sunday at 8. So I'm coming through, and we have 10 people in here. The number keeps fluctuating, but what's everybody think of the Mother's Day Live? How's it going? Thank you, David. Yeah, I definitely need a reminder. David's great. He'll send me I forget what it was. I said, oh, I'm going to need a reminder of the things I have to finish. And he wrote and texted it right to me. It's great. There is a review of Canvas Versa. Yet. I'm not sure, Mel. I'll check. Yeah, please do. Because I always run into you everything. I'm hoping that I subscribe to you. And if I have, and I haven't left a comment under a video, listen, call me out for it because I'm just trying to keep up. I've gained a lot of subs very quickly. So, and I've subbed to a lot of people as well. Chris says it's going good. Good. Says 11 for me, and I think you're doing awesome, Mel. Oh, thank you. Sean in Alaska, I like it. It's been fun, Mel. Good idea to do this. I actually had someone say to me, I'm not going to name no names. They were very helpful. And then 1 minute was like, oh, you probably shouldn't be doing live and just focus on your videos. I'm like, what? I'm making friends with people. I love this community. And, I think I'm just starting to get comfortable. I was petrified for my first live. I don't even think I ate for 2 days for my first live. And, everybody was very supportive about it. And, I wasn't sure if everybody would be available this Sunday. I was thinking because it was Mother's Day that maybe it wouldn't be such a good idea, but I'm glad I listened to my instincts and thought, you know what, I'm doing Mother's Day night. My son happens to be in the other room with his girlfriend, and here I am doing a live. I told him he could come out and say hello to everyone for me, but the baby's here for Mother's Day. Oh, my heart is going to explode. But you know what? I know what it feels like to be alone throughout this whole virus, and it just stinks. So that was kind of the objective, is we're going to do a live for Mother's Day for anybody that maybe didn't get to be with their family or their children or get to see their moms or their grandmoms, or even for the fabulous dads out there that have to play mom too. I played mom and dad, so when Father's Day rolls around, I always used to get a little something for Father's Day. But that's why I just thought it was a good idea, because I would be here by myself. And I'm a sensitive person. It's just hard for me being away from, especially the baby, especially Jarrett. It's so hard for me to be away from him all the time. I'm having complete, utter withdrawals. I love that kid to the moon and back. I love all my kids, but I've got a certain little bond with Jarrett going on. I've had it for years. And I think it's because he was a preemie, and you know how we moms are. And he's a man now. He's 21. He's got a super cute girlfriend by the name of Lindsay. And, just missing him. So if he wouldn't even have stopped by, this would be my company tonight, is like my live tonight for Mother's Day. Too bad I wasn't doing live when it was my birthday. I would have had plenty of company. Now, I look at it this way. There are a million folks who have great advice about YouTube. I just listen and take what I want for me. Laugh out loud, your channel should be something you like. Exactly. Like I was being told, I had to pick one thing. I can't pick one thing. So then the suggestion came around well, if you want to bake and, you want to cook food, as long as you're canning and you're preserving and you're dehydrating, you can put Homestead at the end of your name. You don't have to have cattle to have the word Homestead. And I want to be able to share maybe a hike or this little idea that I had prior about doing a bushcrafter debris shelter, which is why I got some of those tools initially. I want to be able to do what I want on my own page and not be told well, the pie people will come after you. What? That's crazy. So, I may not have cattle on a big piece of property right now, but I've always had a homesteader's type of mindset ever since I was put out of work like 4 years ago. My whole way of thinking has been different. And a lot of this stuff that's going on, I actually was predicting it. I was trying to teach people how to garden, or my dining room table. My Jared's here now. He can vouch for me. My dining room table, as fast as I would get it cleared off, is as fast as it was full again. All my countertops were filled in the kitchen of an abundance amount of produce last year. And, I'm sure it probably got on Jared's nerves a little bit, but he made a very good point when I was doubting myself, because it was the first time I did everything by seed. He said, "Remember when you were worrying?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Planting everything by seed." And I said, "Yeah, I was scared to death." And he's like, "Now look at you." And what he meant by that was like, just look at all the stuff that I grew. And I was learning to save seeds. And so, this thing that's going on in the world is absolutely terrible, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I learned how to water bath can. Oops, the crazy rooster. These are they're the large cherry tomatoes. I water bath them. This is some homemade gravy that I learned how to can. Thank God, honestly, for all that hard work and that gardening that I was doing last year, and taking a chance and stop buying from the big box store. And I love seeds, love them. You can get as many as you want. When you go to some of the box stores, it's the same stuff over and over again. I've never had a black tomato before a day in my life. And last year I grew, I can't think of it right now. I'm not sure if it's Kellogg's Breakfast, the orange tomato. And I was asking my youngest son, Jared, to try it, and he was a little hesitant, and literally tried it and said he'd never tasted a tomato that tasted like that. So, as terrible as everything is that's going on in the world, I am extremely grateful that I jumped into YouTube last year, jumped into growing seeds or planting seeds instead of buying the plants all the time, because it would always cost me like $400, between $300 and $400 every growing season, and that's expensive. And I'm on a tight budget. I'm not working, you know. So yeah, I took that leap and decided to get into seeds, and I just had an amazing year. I have enough spices to last a long time, like from the herbs that I grew. And so I'm very fortunate and very blessed that I learned a lot last year. I'm sure my kids thought I was crazy, at my age. I'm older than a box of rocks, and here I am doing YouTube. I'm a determined woman. If I want to supplement my income, or I just wanted to meet new people, and I wanted to share my gardens and the things that I grew, or like I have a gardening series. If I can touch one person and teach them to get a seed and plant it, I'm happy. So yeah, that's that legist about like my channel. It's going to be about gardening, but I'm in Pennsylvania. I can't garden all winter long. So I love to cook and I love to bake. I like to mess around in the woods. I like to hike. That's what my channel is going to be about. So doesn't Missouri? No, I'm thinking of Kansas. I was just going to think, isn't that, they get all those storms all the time. Went to trucking school on Mars. Love the AG lifestyle and Amish, etc. Wow. But I'm really like ecstatic, that everyone joined me tonight for my official second live. It's been awesome. And there's still 11 people in here. And I'm probably going to go for a little bit longer. I want to let my son and his girlfriend come out and say hello, if you don't mind. Hey, Jar. And Linz, you want to come out and say hello? I was going to let them do it in the beginning, but there's a lot more people in here in the beginning, and, you know. And then Liz was on here. How great is Liz, everyone? Family for 1, 2, in my experience, they have the least restrictions for off-grid. Going off-grid would be great. Just think, you don't have to pay electric anymore. You just use solar panels. Ugh. Seriously, I need a piece of land quick. Yeah, Liz was awesome. I can't believe that she was on here. I'm really glad that I fixed up my Facebook, and in case, you don't know, I do have a Bake Leg and Let's Dig It Facebook. You can go over there. I guess she saw the link. I haven't seen her in quite some time. She's such a sweetheart, and I posted it earlier. And I guess, some people from Facebook hopped on over, but it was great seeing Liz. She only has one child. That's her only child who is in the military. I think the Army, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that. And he's stationed in Alaska. I can't wait to move out of Portland and get out somewhere quieter. Even a small town could be better than this. I agree. Somebody asked me that question. Oh, I think it's when I did the 14 questions. Would I pick a small town, or would I pick having neighbors and stuff? And honestly, I grew up in the country. A small town's better. Everybody's nicer to one another, and I would love to be in a small town again. I told him to come out and say hello. Make sure everyone thumbs up for my Jared, who's going to come out and say hello with his girlfriend, Lindsay. I didn't want to bug him in the beginning to go on. I think we had 20 some people in here in the beginning. That wasn't too shabby. Taxes here are insane. I know. I'm telling you. Well, we just had 11. And then I said I was going to let my son come on and say hello. And now we have 9 people. Is Brian still on here? Because I only saw him when he popped in. I didn't get to read a comment or anything. If you don't know, Brian and I guess you could post his channel link, David. We did the Earth Day together. He had a lot of amazing ideas. I try to get over to his channel and watch a few of his videos. We do not have taxes here. Not really. In Alaska, there's no taxes. Jared and Lindsay aren't even at the screen yet, Chris. Brian lost his nose. Oh, you're here. You're just listening. Brian's in here being so quiet. If you aren't subscribed to Brian's channel, post that link and, everybody shows some love. I didn't have you come out when it was really packed, but you're going to have to bend down to the camera. It's not a chicken, it's a rooster.
That's what I meant to say.
This is the baby. This is Jarrett. Linz, can you squeeze in? And this is his girlfriend, Lindsay.
Who's on?
Yeah, you look fine. Huh?
Who's on?
Everybody. And Chris is saying hi to Jared and Lindsay. I told everybody that I was going to, hey, kids, from the Tinker's wife. Yeah, so this is the one I was talking about. I'll move a little bit closer. I haven't seen him in months. I mean, what a Mother's Day surprise that is. Isn't that nice? That's my boy. Thank you guys for saying hello.
I got quarantine hair.
He says he needs a haircut. He's got quarantine hair. Doesn't everybody?
Struggle.
My cousins also.
Did you show the pie?
Everybody's saying hello, hello. Baddest Bees, gotta go. Good job, Mel. Good night, all. Bye, Baddest Bees. Yeah, he wants me to share the pie one more time, and I'm going to. No, because I'm going to be.
It's heavy.
It is heavy. Wait, I want to tilt it without. So yeah, that's the pie from Jared that I'm going to be eating for dinner. And I think, Jared, you want some too?
Do you need anything for dinner?
Nothing.
You want me to get you some?
Really? I don't want my son coming over and buying me something to eat for dinner.
No, you
Oh my
do.
goodness. Bye, Baddest Bees. Isn't he a handsome young man? Chris said you look good. Nice to see you. Yes. Oh, David, who's a mod in here that's helping me. The youngest one. Yeah, that's who I was telling you about. That's Jared.
What do you want to eat?
I don't care anything. He's such a handsome man, isn't he? And his girlfriend's so pretty. She's got like some purple hair going on. Bye, Patty. I'm so happy that this turned out the way that it did for Mother's Day. Honestly, with these all being in here, I'm going to hold on to it for another couple more minutes to an even number. If you know anything about me, I cannot stand odd numbers. But like I said, Sunday at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be going live. But this was very important to me to make sure that I stuck to my live tonight for Mother's Day for a lot of us that, have been missing our babies, our kids, our family. And I'm just grateful that you all are in here tonight. Well, I was our full time. That's a livelihood. Happy Mother's Day again. Thank you, Chris. Lauren, OCD. Okay, wait, what am I missing? I have a little bit of that. The kids used to pick on me because of the way that I clean and everything has to be in its place, but that's right, because Jared's clean. Why? What do you want to eat, Jared? I put that on mute. We're just over here talking about, because Jared ate and I didn't, and he's asking me what I want for dinner. Whatever I want, he's willing to get me. Spend time with your family, Mel. I am actually. We are. It says 122 and 43. So literally, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm really so surprised on how many people show up in the live tonight. I hope that you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for liking the videos and showing up for the lives. And I literally want to go spend time with my son and his girlfriend. So I thank you guys for joining me. We're going to end the live. God bless and stay safe and stay healthy. And I will see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock. We're going to keep that as a permanent. But thank you, everyone, for showing up. I hope your day was great. And if it wasn't, I'm sorry. But we're all going to make it through this. At least I sure hope so. But until next Sunday. And thank you to all the mods. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everyone else. David. You guys are great. Get out of here. Happy Mother's Day again. All right. I'm ending it. Love you guys. God bless. And I will see you Sunday. Videos are Monday, Tuesday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Q&A on Tuesday. So let's start smashing the thumbs up. Please support everybody that was on the live tonight. Go check out their channels. And I cannot stand goodbyes, but I'm saying goodbye. Bye, everyone. Happy Mother's Day.
I did so.